Hello and welcome to today's video. Technically, a bit of a re-upload. I had already recorded this yesterday, but we had some updates based on some of these team situations over the last 12 hours or so. So I figured to do this again. Stay to the end. I do have something I'd like to, talk about that I think is a little interesting as well. So first we have Ultra Prime. If you didn't watch Up play today, they may have played Baya. I'm not sure. I haven't watched the LPL games yet. But Baya joins the team. Played with BLG in LDL last season, so is coming up from the academy system. Did not play at all this year outright. So definitely an interesting move as Ultra Prime now have 5 starting rookies. If Wako is not the starter. Baya's stat line was not overly impressive. A 4 KDA, 67 KP, and a 9.1 CS per minute. 1.31 damage per gold, and how much? 12 champions, 59 games. It wasn't a stat line that would make me think, oh, this guy should be playing. I don't know why they feel it necessary to do this. Keep in mind, the teams that finish in bottom 2 in the LPL in spring, their season's over. It's a new thing they're doing, so they will not play in summer if they tank. And I think this is a weird one. Maybe Wako wanted to leave. Maybe he sees an opportunity in LCP. It wouldn't shock me. But, I mean, this is definitely an interesting one. Wako at a 4 KDA, 66 KP, 9.3 CS per minute, 1.54 ROI, 4 share differential. So he offered a little bit more of a carry threat than what Baya looks like he's going to give. You know, this team, the top side, I think is very good. It's something to go forward with Jiang and Zhenhao. But Saber in mid is outclassed. I think Wako is on the latter half of his career, to be fair. But it just, you need a veteran to kind of guide a team. 2.93 vision score per ward placed, down 168 gold to 15 minutes, had 9 champions, played in 19 games. LNG, this happened a while ago, but if you haven't been paying attention to LPL, Zhao Feng is back. He played with OMG as a rookie last year, and he replaced Wei Wei in STS. Last I saw, LNG were 6-0 or 4-0 or something with Zhao Feng as the starting jungler. Seems they have solved what was holding them back. That, in addition to swapping out Photic for LP. LNG are a team that deserved to be, LNG on paper is a team that should have been middle of the table, not at the bottom where they were. 3.2 KDA, 77 KP, 6.2 CS per minute. Very impactful and involved with OMG last season, and I expect that to continue with LNG. Just over 1 damage per gold. Negative 3.5 share differential, 3.48 vision efficiency. You'd like that to be better. But keep in mind, vision efficiency in 2024 only included summer because of when we finally got the stats on GOL. Negative 149 gold to 15 minutes, not too bad for a rookie. 12 champions, 58 games. Now, Wei Wei's stat line is very similar for LNG this year. He went 1-15 in individual games played, which is rough enough. 1.9 KDA, 82 KP, 6.3 CS per minute. So, very involved, just like Zhao Feng is expected to be. 1.07 ROI, negative 3.1 share differential. That remains the same. Very similar damage profile. 4.19 vision efficiency, down 49 gold at 15 minutes, 9 champions played in 16 games. I remember when they swapped Wei Wei for Tarzan. Wei Wei had done that great run with Weibo in 2023 at Worlds, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it was definitely something that had you scratching your head. Like, why did we swap Tarzan for Wei Wei? Why did we do that? So now we get to the new stuff. JDG CV Max was let go due to what they're saying are health reasons. A lot of people don't believe that. All I'm going to assume is hopefully whatever is going on, that he is, good to go. Understand his past history speaks for itself, but also you don't want to, shit on somebody. CV Max, a very good scout. His the coach of that Griffin roster that produced Chovy, Viper, Lehens, Doran, Sword, Kanavi, Tarzan. There's even more players other than that you really can look at. Kanavi never played with them, but yet was discovered by them. I think he also discovered Caria with DRX, and I think he's very good. Got a very good eye for talent. But with this JDG roster, it was kind of like, hey, these guys are all, hell, you got a world champion in in the mid lane here. So, uh, a team that's capable of winning worlds, in my opinion. 103 and 86 over his career in the regular season as head coach. 7-2 in the LPL this season. 21 and 34 in the playoffs. 6-7 in spring playoffs with this team. 7-11 internationally. The new news, originally I had Jiaosu as their replacement because there was nothing to be said about who was the replacement. But Sin returns to the team as a head coach. Sin coached FPX last season. He has a history that dates back to 2015 as a coach. On staffs, not only as a head coach, but also as an assistant. He's 90, 69, and 17 domestically. That's a 57% win rate. Playoffs, 18 and 25 for a 42% win rate. He's only been to one international event, which was MSI 2018 with Kingzone, going 10-8. That roster, of course, one that left a little bit to be desired. But we'll see how he does there. Disguised, Mash is no longer the coach. This was Mash's first head coaching opportunity, I believe. He had assistant experience, 10-8 in the regular season. Now he is 12-18, 2-10 with Disguised this year, and 3-3 in playoffs. Disguised is a team that you're kind of like, who's going to take that bullet and try and coach this team? I mean, Brandini is now the coach. He has no coaching experience at the top level. He has coached in academy prior and even below that in leagues in North America. Castle's a nice little prospect. I mean, he's played actually a couple of years now. He's, I guess, not a prospect. XU, same thing. Abadage is definitely latter half of his career. This might be the last season of his. And Scary Jerry, as a rookie, there were better rookies in NACL. And that's saying a lot from me because I don't think NACL is like full of talent. You could have went. I always talk about Instinct. I think Instinct is cracked, but Disguise needs some help, and I don't think changing the coach is going to solve that. But it's kind of too late for that now. I imagine they're going to have to kind of focus on, hey, how do we stay in this league when relegation comes at the end of summer. So, thank you for watching. Oh, I was going to do this. So, this past week, I got notified that I have 1 million views. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that... just one second. Sorry about that abrupt pause. So, the interesting thing with this whole deal is that got notified by YouTube I have 1 million views, which I do think is pretty cool. I understand I grind out content like a motherfucker, and I appreciate those that do watch my content, and I purposely am throwing it at the end of this video and not really advertising it because I feel like this type of video is the type of video that this channel started with. We had the roundups, etc. We talked about the news. We talked about games of the day. And, of course, the channel's changed. But this is the type of video that was the spawn of this channel. And I also believe that, my intentions on what I'd like to do with this never were realized. Not to say that they won't be realized in the future. But so far, not the case. But I do appreciate the 1 million views. That doesn't mean 1 million different people watch, but that means 1 million times somebody has given my content an opportunity and shown me kindness in doing so. So I do thank you for that. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, like it. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being 1,000,001 or whoever you are. Join the Discord. It's very active during game days. If you want to participate in things, we have many different interesting stuff on there that I did over the years. The mods have done a great job in taking care of that. I think I have a great mod team. Um, they do a lot of work behind the scenes. They don't get a lot of, attaboys and pat on the back, etc., but they do a great job, and they've never complained once, and they just kind of step up to the plate. So I do thank them for that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for giving this video an opportunity. Like I said, if you like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.